So as you can probably tell, today is our first Hollywood Studios day. I'm really excited because I haven't seen it since Toy Story Land was here or Galaxy's Edge, but we've seen Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland. Look, there's Chewie, and I'm wearing Chewie. So like we have Galaxy's Edge in Disneyland. I think they're supposed to be identical or close to it, but it'll be fun to see what is different, if anything. And I'm really excited to check out Toy Story and then the new Minnie and Mickey ride as well. So there's a lot of new stuff for me, which makes me excited. Oh, that is cute.
Good morning, good morning.
Morning. You know what, maybe this park will be fun because... well, I was gonna say that, like, this is what Hollywood looked like in the heyday. And this is how I always imagined Hollywood. So when I first visited Hollywood for the first time, I was severely disappointed because it's not pretty or glamorous or anything. All these shops look really fun too. Like I don't remember this park at all except for the rides. I like that you like to go through the shops and stuff.
Yeah, little porgs.
I might want a porg or a loth cat. So that used to be, I don't know if you remember it, but it used to be the Great Movie Ride. And it was like just this, you get in these big cars and it would drive you through and it would just be like different scenes from movies and animatronics. Your like ride vehicle would get taken over by a bandit and then your cast member would be like kidnapped. Oh wow.
Here we go.
Rode a Slinky Dog Dash and that was super fun, but it is so cold and it felt like just ice blasting at our face. So we're gonna do the alien swirling saucers next. I wonder if this gets really long waits. It's quite the queue. Woohoo, we're getting the purple one. Buckle us, Mr. Cable. Is it cold?
It's freezing.
That's coming from the Canadian.
Why are all these rides outside?
Hey, howdy, hey, toys.
Yeah, it's cold. Here we go. Come on, swing me.
There we go.
We just did the alien swing. I can't remember the name of that one, but we were saying that we think the Mater's Jamboree is better.
Alien swirling saucers.
Alien swirling saucers. We both agreed that the Mater's Jamboree in Disney California Adventure is better. I think it's the same ride, but at that one they just go faster, so you get really flung into each other, like to the point where it hurts a little. We didn't feel any hurting on this one, but that was probably better for our next two because we're old, but it was still fun. And now we're gonna head over to our first lightning lane. We have a couple rides booked this morning, and then at 12 o'clock or 12:05 we have to head over to Galaxy's Edge because Mr. Cable's getting his birthday present. It's
2 years in the making.
2 years in the making. So when we booked this trip, it was actually to like celebrate his 40th birthday, which was 2 years ago now. And that's how many, we had to keep canceling it. So we're still celebrating it now. And I booked him a lightsaber experience at Savi's workshop. I did one for my my birthday a couple years ago, and it was incredible. And he's been waiting to build his. So I'm really excited that we're doing that today.
Getting inside as well.
Let's take a ride and spend the day in the countryside.
Sure, Goofy, I guess that'd be okay.
Thanks. Be back in a jiffy to pick you all up.
I wasn't expecting that.
What could possibly go wrong?
Oh no! I must have hit that track switch! This is all my fault! Oh no! It's jumping the
Hooray, hooray, hooray! It's the fun, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls!
There they are! We have to stop them before they go over the...
Smiling faces. It's so nice to see you. Come on in. Don't be shy. That's right. Everyone to your positions. Ready? And 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, excellent. You're all waltzing so beautifully together. Oh. Now, let's
Food's my guided tour. Hope you had a relaxing ride around the park. And thanks for sticking with me. Hey, picnickers! Told you nothing was gonna go wrong.
Hey there! Don't work too hard.
So we flew all the way out from California and we found Anaheim. So we just had a little snack. Rex got some clementines, I got a Mickey pretzel. Now we're finally ready to go ride Rock and Roller Coaster. I'm really excited for this one. Rex said he went on it when he came here with his family, so like 20 years ago probably. See if I can even remember how to get there. I feel like it's to the right, but that might also be wrong. It's this way. I found it.
All the way across, fill in all the space. All the way towards that wall. Fill in all the space.
It's cool, sure.
So what do you think of Rock and Roller Coaster?
It took my breath away a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've gone on it before, but I don't remember anything about it.
Yeah.
So it's kind of neat.
Steven Tyler takes my breath away a little bit sometimes too.
Really?
No. See, like, this is just another example. Like, this park is insanely busy today, but like, look at all this space to move around in. It's just so much nicer. Look, everyone's here to see us, honey.
Let's go chicken.
What? I don't want to give them a show. They're going to go this way.
They're going to remain disappointed.
They'll be disappointed forever then.
Coming this way.
Okay, thank you. Do you like that they gave us a duplicate Galaxy's Edge? Or would you have preferred that like the West Coast had a different planet to the East Coast?
Different planet.
Yeah, it would be kind of cool if like you could pretend that you were teleporting or traveling
I've
here.
been to Batu.
We've been to Batu many times.
Yeah.
But this Batu feels a little different. Do I want a loth cat or a puppet porg?
Puppet porg.
Oh, you like that one better? Is it because it screams? So we're in Galaxy's Edge now, and a fun little difference with this Galaxy's Edge versus Disneyland is this isn't in a dry park, so I was able to get my blue milk with rum. I didn't really necessarily want a drink, but since this is something that I can't get in Disneyland, I wanted to try it. And the rum actually works, it's coconut rum, so it works really well with this. I can barely taste it, it just kind of works like it's supposed to be in there all the time. And then Rex is down there drinking a green milk.
Didn't even have to spike it.
Didn't even have to spike his green milk.
Not that I would do that.
No, he's not a drinker like I am. And we were kind of bummed to learn that they're out of the lightsaber bags completely. Not just the ones that you get when you build it, but the upgraded like $50 ones. They don't have any of those. And I wish I'd known because they had a bunch in Disneyland and I would have just brought one with us. And then they're also out of the Sith holocrons. But it's funny because they had a whole wall full of Jedi holocrons, whereas in Disneyland, they didn't have any Jedi holocrons, they only had Sith holocrons. So maybe they should like trade. So both parks can have a little of each. But we're gonna do our best to pack the lightsaber in our suitcase and hope that nothing happens to it.
You may call me Pembe. I realize this looks like a lot of old junk, so let me make one thing perfectly clear. Some of this is new junk. I thought that would be funnier. We call ourselves the Gatherers. It is elegant and enigmatic. Building a lightsaber is an art. The saber is a reflection of its builder, with the force flowing between them, and today you will feel that connection. The blue crystal, wielded by great master Obi-Wan Kenobi and his apprentice Anakin Skywalker. And now we hear Rey. Green, Qui-Gon Jinn, Ahsoka Tano, Master Yoda himself, and Luke Skywalker. Some call it the color of power. It's the crystal of Darth Maul, Asajj Ventress, Darth Vader, and now Kylo Ren. But these are stories of the past, and we are here for you, our future. You have everything you need in the boxes in front of you. We start all the way to the left with the chassis. Then next you use the activation plates, followed by the grips, the emitter, and finally the bottle cap.
We're going to push the high pressure towards the string and then let it sit in. There you go. And then on the inside you're going to find a red square and a blue square. There's a red and a blue on that right there. There we go. Perfect. Now you're on to the emitter and attach.
But I like how this.
Yeah, it looks really nice.
How are we feeling? Maybe go find the text? Thank you. Beautiful. Well done. All right, my friend, that is yours.
Very impressive. Oh, I love this design. Even though it's Sith, it's still classic. And I love how you've continued the horizontal lines here. Oh, and smart, you can use this and hang it off your belt kit to it quickly if you encounter trouble. I mean, hopefully you don't encounter trouble. But the fact you're prepared is an excellent sign. Congratulations. The bond between builder and saber is about to be forged. Builders, when I tell you, I would like you to step forward and place your hands on your hilts. And when I give you the signal, together we will activate our lightsabers for the very first time. Builders, raise your lightsabers. Hold them high. You have now built a lightsaber, like the Jedi and Sith who came before you, and like them, you too have the power to change the galaxy.
May the Force be with you.
Tonight's story in the Twilight Zone is somewhat unique and calls for a different kind of introduction. This, as you may recognize, is a maintenance service elevator, still in operation, waiting for you. And this elevator travels directly to the Twilight Zone.
So we just did Tower Terror, and we have Guardians of the Galaxy mission Mission Outbreak, I think is what it's called, back in California Adventure. And Rex agrees that Tower Terror is better, right?
Yeah, it's a lot better. I like that it kind of goes off track.
Yeah.
But I will say it hurt my back a lot more.
Like the ups and downs?
Yeah.
With Guardians, the way they do the up and down, I feel like you're not like slamming, you're more in a suspension. So you get more like a bungee cord feeling.
It's that 3D effect.
Whoa.
You're welcome in. Have you guys time traveled here with us before?
No.
Thank you.
That is a very delicious Oreo milkshake, and it's a good thing that he has it over at the other side of the car.
Yeah, just missing the cherry.
Well, that's because you put the cherry on my napkin, and it's gross.
That's her thing.
Neither of us likes cherries, and he always gives me them. Sorry for the bad lighting. You look so much better.
Well, I don't know.
And then I look like this.
When we visit other worlds, will we find planets with only a low vegetable life? Or will there be mechanical robots controlled by super?
You've got Spaceship Earth there. Below me is the Caribbean Beach Resort. That big building off to the right is Riviera Resort. And I just came from Hollywood Studios, and I'm in a gondola all by myself, and this is my new favorite way to travel. So we really enjoyed our dinner at Sci-Fi Dine In. The food was just like so-so, but we kind of knew that going in. It was still, you know, edible, right? But mostly we loved the atmosphere. We loved the sci-fi, like older movies that were playing on the big screen. That's some of our favorite things to watch. And we were sat at the back of the car, so it was just, you know, it was kind of romantic and sweet and quiet. So we had fun doing that. And then Rex just headed back to the hotel. His back's been really hurting from all the walking, carrying heavy backpacks and stuff like that. So I decided to head into Epcot because I'm gonna meet a friend of mine here, and I'm really excited because we've been chatting on Instagram for almost a year now, I think. She's also a Disney YouTuber. You probably know her if you watch my videos. The Hatbox host, Nora. And we've been talking about meeting for quite a while now, and I'm really excited that it's finally gonna happen. But mostly I just wanted to enjoy the ride. I got a Skyliner all to myself from the whole way from Hollywood Studios to Epcot. So that was quite the treat, having that like little private ride.
I'm a very busy woman and I have
Just your voice. This is like my internal soundtrack. This is what plays for me everywhere I walk. if I had like professional singers singing in my head. I don't. I have my voice singing in my head, and it's not good. Well, what a lovely way to end my day. I got to meet Nora. She's amazing. And I got to meet her awesome friend Ian. We had so much fun. We kind of drank our way around the world. And it was the perfect ending to my day today. Night. Like, we've been talking for a year. And sometimes, you know, when you meet someone in person, it's not what, they don't live up to what you imagined. I'm not surprised, far exceeded. She's incredible. And that was just the best ending to a really great day. And I know Rex, he enjoyed the hot tub at Coronado Springs. So I'll get his like feelings on that later. But yeah, I just feel like all warm and fuzzy in my heart. We had cocktails in Mexico, China, and the American Pavilion. We watched Harmonious. It was beautiful. I still prefer Illuminations, but Harmonious is definitely worth checking out. It does a really great job of giving you a little bit of everything from around the world. And then we just had a nice stroll out at the park. It was so quiet, so beautiful. I haven't seen Epcot like that probably ever. So if you're not in a rush to get back to your hotel at the end of the night, and you can wait for like that massive crowd to pour out, and you can go out to your bus a little bit later. But right now, I need to get back to the hotel, to my husband, who's enjoying a nice night in bed, playing video games with our new little porg friend. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you're enjoying these vlogs, I'd love for you to hit that subscribe button to come along for the next one. And of course, magic is out there, friends.